Good afternoon, one all. Good Tuesday afternoon on this April 9th, 2019. How is everybody out there? How are you, Santa Raven? How are you, Joshua Hughes? Um, um Update. I did get the purchase the trading cards, the first seven characters, 1 through 7. So Wednesday afternoon for 4 p.m. I can go pick them up. Unless, of course, they call me and, hey, model, what, the shipping? Yeah, that includes shipping. And that's $15 each. There are 7 cards. Let me do some quick math here. I'll probably give a deal. Non-signed ones are $2 each, or all 7 for 10. Let's see. 15 times 7 equals 105. I will do all 7 signed for 90. A set of 7 signed for 90. Yes, like and share. And that, of course, will include shipping. To show who, I'm not sure, I forget who put this one in. This one drawing, or if you want to call it a drawing. Although this is a joke version, so I don't think I'm going to consider it for the real American money, Joseph. Or JP. So here is a joke version of Leo that has been entered, although I don't think he will be ending up on the straw poll. I'll be showing this through till next week. All of these, and good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be. So there's that. And of course, let's see, home. Go over to mine. And Manny, if you are listening, go to, do it this time, it's all right, but when entering stuff for the contest, please put it in my Twitter feed for the thing. Here is Joshua's joke entry. Hello, Kronos. So that is obviously Lino from the latest Thundercats. And of course, there is Pope Raven's Leo. Again, I'm not sure whether that's meant to be joking or serious. So, hey, Bullet. Hey, no different than most of the guys out there. And Manny has put in his. So there is Manny's entry. The first serious one, I would say, for sure. So this is probably the first that you guys got to probably really compete with for when everybody goes to vote next Monday. So that said, yeah, don't forget to drop a like, share. So yeah, instead of DMing me, Manny, or anybody, these, please put them in the feed on my page for this. It says here's Twitter feed for Cross Comics fan art contest, subject Leo. That was Manny, Good Dog Press, who drew that. This was Manny, Good Dog Press. You can see a lot of his stuff in the background too that he didn't erase. Now, if somebody doesn't have Twitter, I'm more than willing to allow them to um, just email it to me directly. And of course, that email is rickpiper@crosscomics.ca. So now we will put this down. And we've dealt with that. We'll stop sharing. And we will change cameras. Signature should be based. So I am doing, as you probably read, Black Canary. Yes, .ca. Let's see. Let's cut up with the chat. Canadian Tire money is real. Okay. Does that include shipping? Like, share. Don't be a poop head. Canadian money or Monopoly money? Canadian money is real. Monopoly money is not. Canadian Tire. Hey, Kodiak. Just a flat Earth shipping around her. Probably round Earth, I would say. Model says, good morning. Chronos says, Canadian Tire money is real. Chronos, hey, Chronos, I think it's more like Conflict Diamonds money. Hey, Model, good morning. Everyone says, Bullet. Rick, if it takes you 10 seconds to sign a card, you are charging 4,600 and $80 an hour for signatures. Chronos says, morning or afternoon, Cross? Afternoon for me. I'm in your time zone, Chronos. I will post a different one since that one isn't accurate enough. ERT says, sup? Model, JP says, Model, your signature is better than Rick's. Chronos says, well, for yours, Model, my signature is 4,681. ERT saying, drop a like. I'll forget it for $10. I'm not sure what you mean. Joseph says, do you accept promissory notes? For I am just a mere sovereign citizen, a man of the land, a human man. Who drew that one? I already answered that. Your laws do not apply to me, Chronos. I asked a bank once if I'm left-handed in signature and I came in and cause I'm ambidextrous, wrote my first name with left and my last name with right. Would you not take my check? They said no. Signature should be biased upon the amount of, or based upon the amount of letters, vowels, and Constantinople's. Cronus, are we emailing you underwear again? No. .ca, yes. Cronus, they were fascist underwear. I'm here from foundations. I'm on a foundation right now. If we get 11.5 likes, Rick will sign this stuff live. Okay, and I believe we are caught up with the chat. I'm number 11 like. I guess that's good. Should I like that? And if so, how do I elect that? Yes, line, line, line. Skeletal structure. There's my foundation. Uh, that's a terrible foundation. Laugh out loud. Make shapes for the hips and rib cage as well, Rick. Did I hear skinny foundation? I hereby found the skinny dip foundation. It's all about chip dip. Honest. Rick, I will donate $20 to your trip if you do two foundations that Manny approves of. Today or what day in particular? I've already started this one, so Genius requires you to take a 10-minute break every hour. Call of Duty 120 hours record. Apparently, Diablo 3 record is 40 hours straight. Da, 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 da. No, it's never too late to start over, but why ruin a good piece? Manny, the Manny Two Skunks and Cup Foundation is approved. Uh, approach. Okay. And hello, mother. Okay, let's see what Joshua uses. Second attempt is. Okay, let's refresh this. I don't think you put it in the right place, Joshua. Oh, it's getting there. I don't know what it's from, but it's getting there. But I don't think you drew all this stuff in the background, though, Joshua. Oh, nobody saw that. Oh well. I'll show tomorrow. That would be impossible. Well, I can't say impossible, but she wasn't bitten by the same creature, and he did not have her after he got bitten. So he had her before. Show us Manny's. I'll show you Manny's again here. But I do have to get on to drawing this. I'll show you Joshua's again too. His second version. Well, I shouldn't say his second version, but so there is Joshua's. Like I said, looks a little closer. If it was actually the right character. And let's see, Manny, of course. There is Manny's again. Okay, so stop sharing. Ooh. That could go for sure. It's a question of whether the mom would let him anywhere near after their encounters. Monday. And it's not me, it's you guys choose the winner. Monday, 10 a.m. Everybody has till to get their entries in. And at that point, I will download them all, put them in a folder, and make a straw poll. Yeah, but there's lots of people out there with AB blood type, isn't there? I don't know my blood types well enough to know which ones are rarities that rare. I'm just thinking of things. Cyber moves. I don't know why Dillard's not here. Ask Dillard. He gets the link. But, does he know how to get there? Yeah, he's using it. Been there several times. The same place you could get it, JP. Well, just putting that out there in my chat probably won't do you much good, Santa Raven. Seeing he could be in my chat, he could not be in my chat. I know, JP. I'm just bugging you. You're bugging me, so I'm bugging back. I feel bad. Why would you feel bad? What did you do wrong? I got a bit of the devil in me. We all do, though. What? You got the devil in you? Okay. We all got a bit of the devil in us. JP has been here before. I'm sure bear again someday. You sure you want him behind you, Joseph? Don't know what he's doing behind your back. Now I know why. Come on. I know. Teasing you, jeez. People never heard of a joke? He might not go near the devil, but would the devil go near him? I know already know the answer to that one. Because Jesus would know that I'm only joking and I don't know. I'm not making fun, but I'm not. You may have been using Jesus' words, but were you quoting him? I think you were using his words in the situation, but not quoting him. Let's see. Maybe James Cameron could tell the story. Uh, Rick, her left femur is twice as long as her right. Does she have a limp? I'm just going by as best I can by the picture that I'm using. I have to make up some of it. I think I was going to say foreshortening, but here, I'll show you the picture. Show you wonderful people the picture I'm using. I'm drawing Black Canary. And I haven't finished this leg either. Well, pointing at it. See that this leg goes off panel. This one even goes off panel to a degree. See part of her boot there. So maybe I should make one part longer. I don't know. No, I know it doesn't look exactly the same. That's why I call it mimicking. Never get it exactly the same. I was drawing this part longer and it didn't look right. That's why I shortened it. Apparently, Pusa's got snow over in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. No snow here, though. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. JP is getting 12 feet of snow later today. He bought 2 extra snow blowers and welded them all together. To have a similar machine as his in this thing, farming simulator, but I guess this would be snow blowing simulator. Yeah, and it was a beautiful sunny. Yeah, and it was beautiful and sunny on Sunday, and then like 2 inches of snow here on Monday. Laugh out loud. I wonder if that means we're getting it tomorrow. East Coast, Quebec, Ontario. I hope not. Who is my favorite artist between John, Manny, and Kat. Oh. Well, there's a nice reason why I'd favor one of them. Not technically, that would be who's the best artist, but hey, Lorenzo. But you did say favorite. You didn't say who I thought was the best. Yeah, I saw it last night too. Jeez, what made you think it was Cat? Yeah, I know he looked very veiny. And I think you meant angry. Oh, manly. Yeah, manly I could probably go with. Well, veiny too, but he's not supposed to look that veiny. Uh, oh, hey, Pixel.
Hey, hey.
What's up?
Not much. Saw what you were drawing. Thought I'd pop in and say hi.
Okay, just give me a sec. Put my earbuds in.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, it's Black Canary.
Very cool.
It seems like I'm usually drawing guys from the different comics universes. I thought I'd go with a somewhat sexy girl.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
No. And I was sitting here like 10 o'clock. Who am I going to draw today? For DC. And it's like, who is this new guy? You know Pixel Santa Raven. The Pixel Trader.
Who is this?
He's the real trader. Everybody tries to call me the trader, but he's got it in his name.
All right, let's see here.
Model saying was made him veinier. They're just talking about John Dillard's been doing that Canadian buckler piece.
Oh, yeah.
And he put the Canadian shield on page 3, and he's really veiny. Is Rick speaking in one of his voices? No. Lorenzo, what would give you an idea like that? Except when I talk like this. So what are you up to today? You drawing anything there? Or?
Yeah, I'm drawing. I'm actually trying to figure out how to get my screen to share here because it's not picking up the application window like it's supposed to.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I'm going to have to restart my Hangout, which is going to be a bummer. But let's see here. How are we going to do this? Let's fill the screen.
You drawing something digitally or?
Yeah. Okay, let's try this. See what happens. Oops, that didn't work.
Yeah, You had it. You have it up there now.
There we go.
So we got Pixel. What are you drawing there? Pixel, is that something from Tales from Beyond the Gate?
No, this is actually just thumbnails I'm working on for Mike Anger's Black Forest project.
Cool.
Yeah, he asked me to do a couple pages for it, since he needed a little bit of help, after the surgery and whatnot. So he wanted to get a couple pages done. So I'm doing this like epic kind of fight scene at the end type thing. I don't really have a script for it. I'm just kind of rolling with it. So I'm mocking some stuff up and kind of figuring out how I'm going to go with it.
And what comics is this for?
Black Forest.
Oh, Black Forest.
Yeah.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah,
no,
it's a
that
horror.
Oh no, I'm thinking Black Emerald. Oh, I think I've heard of the Black Forest one too, but
Yeah,
John did some.
Yeah, it's a horror comic based on like I think it's German folklore, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. So this guy can actually transform into a bird, a crow, or a raven rather. A raven. Anyway, can transform into a raven and attack and whatever. But so he shifts into a raven form and then like dodges an attack and then shifts back and actually grabs the guy as he's shifting back and then tries to stab him. Gets backhanded and then climbs off the ground and starts running away. I think it gets cornered.
We got somebody new in my chat. I think he was here yesterday. JC Art and Animation. He's doing great work. I've kind of been in a slump lately with my drawings and videos, so it's cool to relax and watch other artists. Well, thank you very much. Both of our behalves for saying the great work.
Then these are concept pieces I'm working on right now. Trying to take that snail picture that I did into a more cartoony style because I want to go with a more kind of playful kid style.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good for sure.
Yeah. Kind of want to hit that Bigfoot Bill kind of vibe with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, JP, that's me.
Yep, it's the mighty Pixel.
Yeah, and I'm not a pixel trader today. I'm actually working with the pixels instead of being analog, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, today he's getting pixelated.
Exactly. I might actually do a live stream here. Well, it depends. We'll see what happens. If the mail gets here before you end your stream, maybe I'll do it live on your channel. But Bigfoot Bill's arriving today.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of people have been getting that the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I should have acted sooner. I thought it was over at one point, so I forgot about it, getting it.
Yeah.
And then about 24 hours, 48 hours beforehand, I heard, oh, it's ending the on-demand stuff in 48 hours, and it's like, crud. I don't get the money together in time.
I hadn't backed it, and then I went to lunch with Sierra Whiskey, and he's all, dude, have you backed this book yet? I'm like, no, why? He goes, here, pull this up, take a look at this. And so I pull it up, and I'm looking at it, and he goes, look at all the backer perks and all the other stuff that he's been upgrading his book with all the stretch goals. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. Let me get in on this. I'm still kicking myself for not getting the sketchbook tier. I just didn't have the money at the time, and now apparently the sketchbook is really awesome too, so that's unfortunate.
So hopefully next time around I'll be able to get something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Misfit Corners last night for a bit before getting on with John for the D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And he opened his and That's not a comic book. I don't know what it is, but it's not a comic book. It's way better than a comic book.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a graphic novel ultimately, but it's a epic. Well, you know who did the production for him is Jostens. Are you familiar with that company?
Not offhand.
Well, in the United States, Jostens handles, I'd say 90% or more. I think I'm pulling this number out of my butt, but from everybody that I've ever dealt with, anybody that does yearbooks goes through Jostens for their fulfillment.
Oh, I might have heard of them. Photograph company.
Yeah, they do the photograph.
Yeah.
They do a lot of different stuff, but the major thing for them is
I think
yearbooks.
they do. I think they also do the school photos too, right?
Typically, yeah, and because they do the yearbooks themselves, they have those files and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of different stuff tied to that. But
No, I'm thinking like the primary grades, where they don't have a
yeah,
yearbook.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just you go photo day, if you know what I mean.
yeah. I'm pretty sure they do the printing for all that. So that's exactly them, though. So Jostens were the company that actually did the printing, and the crazy part is that he was they do class rings too. I've got a class ring. Model 316 was pointing that out. So Doug was down to the wire to get this thing out to these guys, and otherwise his book would have been 3 months later because they basically shut down and don't take any projects and stuff after a certain time period because they have to start producing all the books for the schools. So it's pretty trippy. I'm really stoked though, man. I can't wait to get the book today. I was looking at my my delivery schedule stuff on my USPS website, and it said it was going to be here on the 11th, but I saw that it had left LA last night, so I had my fingers crossed and I fell asleep going, please get here, please get here, please get here. And then I got a notification this morning that it was coming. So
Cool. Very, very cool.
Cheap, overpriced rings. Yes. I've got my ring and I don't wear it. It's garbage. But the worst part about it is I dropped it, so there's a tiny chip in the gym, and it drives me crazy. I can't. I don't know. I get OCD about things sometimes when stuff is not right.
Well, I'm not sure whether you heard or whether you listened to my thing yesterday, and I'm not sure whether you heard earlier. I'm not sure how long you were listening in before you came on. But tomorrow I pick up the first part of my trading cards that I've made.
Oh, you got trading cards.
Yeah, I did my first 7 characters: Canadian Shield, Snowdrift, Flame, Insecto,
Dude.
Ozone of the Wiz, and Electide. And I'm getting 100 of them each.
Very cool, man.
So
you're going to show them off tomorrow?
Yeah, I get to pick them up at 4:00. So I'll do I'm not sure whether I'll do a live stream, but I'll at least do a video opening the box and all that, showing them off.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard not to open the box from when I pick them up to when I get home.
Yeah,
because this is, to me, it's epic. And I got a real good price as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to share too much of the prices that way because I don't want other people to know how much money I'm making on things. But I am selling them for $2 a piece or $10 for the set of 7. And $15 signed.
Gotcha.
Or for the set of 7 signed, $90. So I'm trying to make some money off them, obviously.
Yeah. No, it's good though. That'll help go towards your trip and everything too, right?
Because it's signed, John. If it's not signed, it's only $2. Yeah. Well, probably I'll take half any of the cards selling. Half of it will go to my mission strip, and half will go into getting some more stuff like that, because I want there to be 100 in the set.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm slowly making them up, printing them off till, I get through them all. And hopefully the sooner I get through them, the better. That way, and that covers basically the characters that I want to appear in the quote unquote first year and a half of my comics. So
Makes sense.
and I'm calling it the beginning set. The beginning trading card series for Cross Comics. So, like I said, that's a really Rick, show my Lorenzo. Oh, and as of now, I've started on Mondays too a fan art fan art contest.
Oh, cool.
So whatever character of mine I'm drawing on Mondays. Yesterday it was my character Leo, will win they win a prize, which is basically a signed version of one of the cards.
I see. That's cool.
So here's Lorenzo's entry. I think this is him entering this for Leo. A lot of people are doing joke entries at the moment. So there is Lorenzo's joke entry. But Manny has actually submitted a serious one. And there is Manny's. Good Dog Press.
Nice. Right on.
So I'm showing this stuff off the beginning of my stream, usually every day. And next Monday, everybody's got till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to enter next Monday. And I'll go through everything, down all the pictures, all the serious ones. But I'll probably showcase the fun ones and showcase the serious ones. And I'll have put a straw poll together for everybody who's in the chat at some point to vote on who gets to it, who wins. Who they think is the best.
Very cool.
And I need to stop sharing so people can actually see what I'm drawing.
I see. Okay, you're working off of that. Nice. Excellent. Vote for me.
Yeah, I'll showcase them all, but I'm going to showcase them all. The ones that are obviously joke ones, Lorenzo, aren't going to get put in the straw poll. Then again, I guess we could have our best joke, two winners, our best joke one and our best non-joke one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let the voters decide the series. I'm not going to... I'll probably put in my vote, but...
Yeah, let the trolls decide. That's always a good way to do it.
But everybody's in the chat. I'll put this all set. Like I said, I'll have the straw poll set up hopefully before I get online for it and put it into the chat when I'm ready. And then Lorenzo saying, put them all in the straw poll.
Speaking of straw polls, that's what I should do. I should work on my straw poll thing. I've got that. I'm working on my own version of the straw poll app so people don't troll it as much. Going to have a little more security built into it.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I know, most of them are you can only vote once per household.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably not a way to do it once per computer or something like that. It's just because I think if there's 5 people in the house, shouldn't each of those be able to have their own vote? Because
Yeah, it all
yeah, I
comes.
know it just gets difficult. I know.
Yeah, it becomes a situation of abuse. Like if somebody has 50 computers in their house, they could vote 50 times if you didn't do it that way. So the thing is, there's a couple ways you can get around it. And what I'm planning on doing, it is going to limit it to one per household, just the way it's going to have to be. But obviously, people can get around that if they really want to spend the time doing it. But the main thing is, I'll be using cookies number one for browsers. So if somebody had multiple browsers, they can get around the cookie thing, right? Or if they clear their cookies, they can get around that. So you do cookie, you do IP address. IP address, of course, the problem with that is that you've got multiple devices in the house. If you use your phone versus your computer, those are 2 different IP addresses. So you've got that possibility. You can use a proxy. You can use restart your router, and you'll get a new IP address usually. But or your modem rather. So I mean, there's lots of different ways you can get a new IP address, but the combination of things, it almost becomes too much work for somebody unless they're really, really wanting to troll somebody hard and get like 1 or 2 extra votes for something.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work just for that. But hey, I mean, if they want to go through that entire process, cool. But I'm going to block by IP, by cookie, and a combination of details, possibly host name, which goes beyond IP. I can track the computer.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with it.
Yeah.
If people abuse it, and I notice that there's a specific voting pattern happening, there's AI logic that can be coded into to block specific voting patterns and such, or discard certain.
Well, I know that ever since I got Wi-Fi on my phone, and I Malin said about the phone on one, and different device, I've been voting 2 times on most of the troubles.
That's your right too. You've got 2 devices, you've got 2 IP addresses. Go for it. But not everybody's going to be able to do that.
Yeah. Now, should the router thing rerouting? Yeah, I could, but like you said, is it really worth it?
Worth it because I mean, you wind up losing your internet for about a minute or so while it reconnects and your router comes back up and all that. And it's not guaranteed to give you a new IP, but most ISPs will allow you to get a new IP when you restart your router. It varies. There's other ways you can force it, but I'm not going to go into that right now because it's technical BS that we don't need to cover.
Okay, let's see. I gotta. Lorenzo saying Manny seems serious, and I like his artwork. But what if Santa Raven was serious as well? Well, if she did an actual serious piece, I could tell. I'm pretty sure Santa Raven was meant to be humorous.
Santa Raven seriously trolling.
She did. For her Leo, she did a lion with a man's head.
Well, Manning's looks like a man with like a teddy bear head on his chest. I don't know. Although, at least he did an entry. I haven't done anything. I'm too busy with other garbage.
Yeah, well, you just heard about it too, so.
Yeah.
You have till next Monday, so at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So.
Ooh. Get right on that.
I'm just saying, I'm giving people time.
I appreciate that though. That's cool because a lot of people it's like, oh, you got 24 hours. Oh crap, what am I gonna do?
Well, it's also the fact that every Monday I do one of my characters, so I figure give them the week till I do my next character.
Yeah.
Because why not let it go till just before I start start a stream on this stuff, the new character for the next week. So that's why I gave the thought the week, and I think I made up the 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time part yesterday, just because that gives me some time to get things together, and people aren't putting something in 5 minutes before I get on air.
Yeah.
Because, pretty much that week, give or take, 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours, depending on how you look at it.
Diller.
when will you do serious drawing? I usually do a series drawing every day. Well, let's see. I was Santa Raven saying she was super serious about her drawing of Leo. See, it's hard to know whether to take her serious or not. Just because of all the trolling. Let's see, what if we're thought so? I think everyone else is having fun with the idea. But that's the sound of a man not going to do something laugh out loud. Oh, all right. We must all be dreadfully serious. No, like I said, I'm thinking of doing a second drawing, a second straw poll for all the creative ones, if you want to put it that way. Maybe I'll do 2 polls, one for the not so serious and the one for the serious. If people want to do the fun stuff or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's not something I thought of doing, but I'm open to doing something creative like that. And even Von Scriver says Gary only gives you 3 days for Gary's art challenge. Too short.
Yeah, I saw Gary was doing that too. I really like his angular style that he did on that Spider-Man piece. I know he really enjoys doing the kitty cartoony kind of stuff, but he's got a really wicked style he could pull out.
Yeah. Well, that was his thing is sort of what inspired me to do mine.
Yeah.
Dillard says, I love how Rick just violently defecates all over his fans' art. John, putting up a picture of Lino is not defecating over my fans' art. Taking the head of a lion and putting it on a homeless guy, again, is not defecating over my fans' art. Or taking the picture from some other show or whatever. Again, it's not defecating. It's being a bit creative. That I can give them, but now Santa Raven, she actually drew the thing, so that's debatable. But when you go and literally draw the lion and the face of a man on it,
What I want to know is when Santa Raven's going to be on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. Is that Santa Raven?
Forget that, just any show. Santa Raven has yet to be on anybody's show in the panel.
The pop on the Drawn and Quartered. Hey guys, how's it going? Dude, I do not want to work today. I just want to draw, and I don't know.
Test Monkey says, my vote's for Ravens, and I don't have Twitter, so count it, Rick. Well, there will be a straw poll next week that you can vote in, Test Monkey. Everybody will vote. Maybe if somebody's actually drawn something, I'll put it in. But for the people that are just reposting pictures and calling it whatever. Santa Raven saying she's Pixel. A fun show would be EVS doing a portfolio review of Rick's universe and Rick reviewing his.
Oh, dude. I got to hit up EVS. Actually, speaking of EVS, I pinged him. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it or not, but I'm hoping he'd be willing to host Drawn and Quartered, a fan edition. I don't know if he'll do it or not, but I actually asked yesterday, like, hey, are you interested?
Well, you just got to be careful with trying to get him to do something like that, because the last time Mike asked him to, he forgot.
Yeah, well, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, our show is so small anyway. If he doesn't want to do it or doesn't have time to do it, it's not going to kill us. But I was just asking out of curiosity to see if he'd even consider it. I need to hit up Doug today too and see if he wants to be part of it. But I kind of want it this week, if possible. I want to do another Tales from Beyond the Gate centric episode, just to do a final push for the guys, since we're coming up on the last week of the actually I think it's like 6 days now until the campaign ends, and we still need about $4,000.
Yeah,
so I want to get that pushed a little bit harder.
Maybe if you could even hit Ethan up and see whether he could have them on. He is in the project, so
yeah, that's one of the reasons why I reached out. I'm like, hey, you are part of the project. Would you be interested in being part of the show? Would you be interested in hosting? What you got, buddy?
Yeah, bring him on for, a last thing,
I mean, Malin's come on before too, and I can hit up Malin as well because he's part of the project, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun to hit him up and be like, hey, dude, you want to come in and talk smack or compete against these guys? I think what would really be funny though is if we got Mike to work with us, and the loser, like the person with the least amount of votes, gets punted down to the fan edition and has to earn their way back up. Because I'm sure people would tune in just as watch the pro have to fight his way back up to the top. And if the pro lost on the fan edition, oh man.
Yeah, but see, the people could purposely vote for somebody else.
I know, but that's the whole fun of it, But that's the thing; you'd still have the engagement. You'd still have that many people watching it just to troll somebody. And so you're getting the views, you're getting the link out to the book, so people might be willing to back it, a little bit more. Like, oh yeah, I didn't know this was even here. Yesterday, I had like 3 different people tell me that they didn't even realize the book was out, and they're like, oh, I'm going to pick this up on Friday. Like, score, maybe we get some extra buyers. I don't know if they're actually going to buy it or not, or they're just being nice. But hey, I'll take them at their word for now.
Yeah. Let's see. Bullet saying, why do you keep saying she when talking about Santa Raven, Rick? Are you assuming gender? I know Santa Raven has said he is a he, but I always think when I hear Raven for the character, I think
we are basing our discussion off the avatar. That's how we'll do it. So it's a she until the deep voice comes out and attacks us.
It's the character Raven is a woman, so a girl, whatever. So you think about that when you're.
So many ravens at WonderCon. Holy cow. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna stop here. Let's close the screen. Doo, doo, doo.
Test Monkey saying Raven is gender fluid. Even Von Scriver said, I would absolutely vote Mike off his own show.
Of course you would.
Yeah, nobody would. If Mike somehow got on there on the fan edition, nobody would vote for him probably. Just to troll him.
Oh man. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check my mail.
Okay. Century, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call you late for supper. All right? Santa Raven said about drawing. Another one, Tess Rick always trying to ruin her fun. Hey, don't claim me. Don't say I'm trying to ruin anybody's fun. I like to be a fun guy. Why do you think I added the idea of doing the fun version? Mike is now threatening to mute anybody who tweets, "Hey, Mike." Okay. Who needs to get Alex Jones on Test Monkey? So will we have the Bigfoot Bill reveal for Pixel? We will see very shortly. Dun, 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 dun. I think you're talking about me, so thank you, Raven. And I'm not sure whether you're serious or not. It's hard to tell when Raven's serious because it's like the boy who called Wolf. You joke too many times, people think you're not telling the truth. You might not be telling the truth. Ethan kind of wore out the phrase, "Hey, Mike." Oh, okay. Test Monkey, yeah. Get Alex Jones on our Bigfoot and Slee Stack sightings. Just tweet, "Hey, Mike, pics of Dick Cheney, Dick Van Dyke, Dick Grayson, Dick Tracy, etc. It's not against his rules." Santa Raven says, "I lie 99% of the time." Rick, don't scare me with that sound effect. What sound effect? What sound effect did I do, John? That was scaring you.
Uh-oh. It has arrived.
Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Okay, we're going to have to stop here for a second and highlight the pixel.
No. Hold on. I got to find out. I might have to do this live on mine because my camera's not working right. So I'm probably going to have to do it through my stream. 1 second. Hold on.
Ah! And he promised us if it came while he was on stream.
I know, right? I'm such a jerk.
Ethan would say, "Hey, Mike," and then show him various images involving male. Actually, no, he wouldn't show. He'd show him pictures that looked like a male body part, but that actually worked. You're listening to the art one. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm going to drop for a moment.
Okay. I gotta get back on the art auction. Mike's. Try and sell a piece or two. Get mine more noticed. Uh, Me? Very sneaky? Never. When would I ever be sneaky? Okay, I'd be sneaky a lot. My mom can attest. Ethan was. Oh. Ethan. Ethan von Scriver. Rapping cold. I should give him the link once in a while, Ethan. Man, I think I'd be flabbergasted if he ever popped on. Hello, mother. Hello, mother. Hello, father. You're saying I am not sneaky? I only tried to be sneaky? But I'm more sneaky than you, mother. I don't know how much he knows who I am, but I've been on a stream that he's been on once or twice. So whether he'd remember me or not, I don't know. But his DMs are open, so I could easily send him the link to the show to come on. Egon said that was a bad idea. What? Oh, to cross streams. Yeah, but then he said to do it to defeat the bad guy at the end of Ghostbusters. You know, big Steve Parf marshmallow. Spoiler alert. If that's a spoiler to you, you're very, very young. Hello, Elric. How are you today? Rick, is she going to hit someone with this? Stop what, John? What did I do? What they do? What they do? Uh, just waking up, busting. Might. Or maybe she just did hit somebody. Oh. Yeah, well, if the I don't know where the light's coming from in this either. It's what you didn't do. Uh, I would make the picture a shadow. Do you want to see me? Nobody wants to see in that, Elric. I mean, Lorenzo. Light source, Rick. Yeah, I know. Uh, did you submit? Not yet. I did do something for the Duck Dodgers last night on Misfit Corner. It's not my best, obviously. I got to do a little bit more to it, I believe. I might redo it. There's my Duck Dodgers. Good for you, John. It's the best thing I ever drew. You showed it for half a second. Jeez. Okay. Show it for 10 seconds. Unos, dos, cuatro, alphabets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, unos, dos, tres. I'm just going all over the place. So there we go. Duck Dodgers. Can we replace the host with an actor? Can we replace the actor with a host? Host with the most, who lives with the Holy Ghost. Yeah, I'm thinking of redoing it though sometime today. It's hard to get down that style. Hit two with a chair. Is there a prairie chicken festival here this weekend? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, monsieur. Yeah. Our farm raised chickens not allowed. Bigots! Rick, if you had candles, this would be a live event. Okay. I don't know what candles would make an official live event. You should also wrap your wrist in a bandage. Light a candle and a match. Would you be even able to see candle? It is, rather light out. Want to get me candle? Maybe lighter, mother? If you even know where a candle is. Not a candelabra, just a candle.
Well, let's do.
I guess so. These people say they're not picky, but Pixel apparently is over on his stream, on his channel, doing a live stream of unboxing Bigfoot Bill. Or unpackaging.
Mike done that yesterday.
You doing that? Here, let me light it.
The lighter doesn't work the greatest. Have to
Whatever.
because I lost a piece.
Do you have a regular lighter?
I got another one like it, except it works.
You know what? Here, actually. I think I need a flame, Mom. Go get a regular lighter.
It doesn't work. The other one. My Bic ran out.
Or do we got matches? Don't we got more than just your Bic, too? Stop being picky. Well, my mom bought these USB, not lighters. See, you can charge it that way through a USB, and you just hold it down, and you can light your cigarette or whatever via the element without having to worry about wind. Oh, here, let me do it. I can. There.
Just like that one.
Test monkeys. I got a thing, flamethrower in the basement. Even Von Skyver says, I've got 3 lighters on me now. I don't smoke. My mom does. And actually, she doesn't smoke. The cigarette does. She's just a sucker.
Yeah. Where's... Where'd the yellow one go? Or green one?
I don't know. I thought you took it out that way. Actually, you know what? Here, give me a sec. I'm going to do something. I'm going to run thing here. Let's see. We'll give them the like. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, I want to check out my notifications. Ooh. A headshot from Raven for Leo, I believe. That is good. Uh, there is a lake, Raven. So we'll stop sharing again. Maybe Pixel will come back over here. Maybe we'll get Matt Cosson. Hey, Matt. Come on in, Matt. You can stream with somebody else with your phone. You just can't as far as I know, you just can't do the live streams yourself. With the phone. Because I think you usually do it with your phone. That's if you can. The link is where it normally is. She is Black Canary, you know. She has to let out those sonic screams.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't have to.
Okay, she doesn't have to, but you know, if she wants to.
How you doing, Rick?
Good.
He just green snipe Pixel, which is actually what he wanted you to do. He tried connecting. Do you see the part where he's saying he tried to
No,
somehow connect the
I got
streams?
it. I got in
He
there
tried to
after
cross the streams and he wasn't able to.
Yeah, I got in there after he had opened it up. Like, and I got in there the last minute or so. I should have went over sooner when everybody was saying that.
At first, I thought people were joking around that he wouldn't really do that, because I thought he was going to do that in your stream. So
yeah, well, he was. If he did, he just wasn't able to get his camera to work properly. So
yeah. So it was just hilarious when he was overdoing that. I'm like, you're cheating on Rick. And
well, that's why the first thing I typed in my chat was "Pixel, you traitor."
Yeah. And then I accused him of doxing his own hands. He thought that was funny. And then you actually started. Then when you started playing the video, that's screen sniping. I mean, that's stream sniping, and that's always entertaining. So, how are you doing today, Rick?
Good.
Well, that's good to hear. Drink some coffee. I'm still drinking coffee and getting some energy.
Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I'm going to be doing real well.
What's going on there?
I'm going to be picking up my trading cards.
Oh, that's cool.
For Cross Comics.
Well, congratulations on that. They looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
How much are you planning on selling them for?
$2. $2 per, or $7 for the set of the 7. Signed, they're going to be $15 each, or $90 for the
Whoa!
set of 7.
Whoa, okay.
Or $90 for the set of 7.
Oh
and
boy.
that's that. But see, you're saving $15, you know, because if I, you know, you just got them, you know, individually at $15 a piece signed, you know, that'd be $105. So you're saving $15. The set, you know, not signed, you're saving $2, you know, because, you know, no, $4. Sorry.
So the unsigned ones are going to be affordable.
Yeah. Well, $15 is affordable too, right? It's just you don't.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, well, but $15 that's just for one.
Yeah.
But you set a whole set of unsigned ones are for $7.
Well, 10.
10. Okay.
$2 a piece normally. $2 a piece normally, but if you want to get all 7 at once, $10.
Yeah. Versus $90.
Yeah, well, the $90 is signed ones, so you know my signature on them. You know, so
how many cards? How many of these cards are you? How many of these are you ordering?
I've got at the moment 100 ordered. So there's going to be I'll be picking up 700 cards, 100 each character.
I'm not by no means a businessman, but this business model doesn't make any sense to me.
What do you mean?
Sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I'm just saying
Well,
that like one of them is like $7 and the other is 90.
no, one is $10, and
Well,
the
you said
shipping.
get all of them together. I mean, together.
Yeah. For on the $15 one, if you're buying a single signed one, see this the signature is on all of them. Each card. So they're normally $15 if you buy them individually. The 90, like I said, you're saving. Yes, but free shipping on the set if you buy a set.
How long would it even take you to sign 100 cards?
I don't know. Probably quite a while.
Really?
But I'm not going to
guess
sign.
they're kind of small, I guess. But because like Richard Meyer, I don't know how many books he had to sign.
Yeah, but see, you're saying 100 cards. It's 700 cards that I have.
Oh, I thought you had only 100 of them, and it's like
100 of each character, so 700 cards in total.
Oh, okay, that might take a while. Still, I still am a little confused about the business model.
What if I buy the set and put well, if you buy the set, the $10 set, and put your own signature on, you're not getting charged extra by me.
Dealer draw.
Yeah. Now that's also with if you buy a $2 card by itself, you're gonna have to pay shipping because otherwise I'm not making any money on that.
No, it says outrageous. I feel you're taking advantage of Lorenzo, and Lorenzo agrees.
Well, heck, I think any card like that signed by the creator would be a lot more than $15.
Maybe not that much more though, because I got books that are like signed by. I got a book coming that's signed by Ethan Van Sciver, and it wasn't $90. It was like only.
Yeah, that's one book. How much,
But a book's a lot bigger than a card.
Yeah, but see, I'm not selling one card for $90. You get 7 cards for that $90, and each of them is signed, and each of them is a different character.
Evan Van Sciver says hashtag comics reform. Good point. Well, it says, thanks for recognizing me as the original creator, Rick.
I'm not.
Well, it says, what if I buy the set and put my own sig on them, then resell them for profit? I'll send them to John so he can sign them as well. Is Bullet collaborating with John?
Yeah. They're trying to take over Cross Comics.
Yeah, they got the Canadian. I know John was doing his own Canadian Shield along with the Canadian Buckler, which I think is an interesting character design, by the way. Bullet says it's a hostile takeover.
Yeah. I'm not sure how hostile, though.
Well, they're stealing your characters. Well, that Canadian Shield is really ripped, too. Ain't quite Vady. The John's version of him.
Yeah. He's
A lot
not
of detail
supposed
on
to be
that character.
not supposed to be quite so veiny. You haven't heard from our lawyers yet, Rick. Well, I'd like to see something where you show that you've actually created them. I have lots of streams.
Yeah, this might cause an international incident.
I doubt it.
Like the Great Syrup Wars of 77.
Is the card embroidered with gold leaf signatures and encrusted with lapis lazuli? No.
Oh, hey there.
Good one.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going, Rick?
Good. Yourself?
Good.
So, how are you liking, what's the name of it? YouTube's new rule?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to work my way around it. Hey, Lorenzo, by the way.
Hey there. Yeah, I've seen you a bit in different chats.
Yeah. I've been seeing you can't mistake that avatar there.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
I heard
please
one way to
don't,
work.
Avatar.
I heard one way to work around it. I'm not sure whether it's the case or not. Is if your mobile device, if you hook it up to your Wi-Fi at home, if you have Wi-Fi at home, it'll work that way.
You can you can go through Streamlabs.
Yeah, Streamlab. That's what I heard. Jiminy Cricket was talking about that.
Yeah, I was trying to get Jiminy to
Illustration by
come over
design.
here. I don't know if he's seen this before. Watched this channel before.
Who?
Yeah,
Matt?
Jiminy.
Jimmy. I
Jiminy.
think I seen him. Was he in the comments? I think he was in the comments. I don't know.
Oh. Let's see. John's like, your Canadian card, a variant hologram chrome foil? No. Would you say, hey Matt, would you say $2 is expensive for a trading card?
You mean to get it printed or to buy it?
To buy it.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a card guy, but it doesn't sound too bad to me as a non-card collector.
Okay. Well, then you wouldn't know about having a signature on one of the creator. Whether $15 would be too expensive.
He's planning on charging. Was it how much do you see he plan on charging for? Was it 7 cards or what? No, what was it?
Yeah, 7 cards with signature on them.
You see $90?
Yeah, but if you go 15 times 7, right? That's $105. I'm only charging you for 6 to get them in the set.
So, there are autograph cards, and how many again is it?
7.
7
Yeah.
for 100.
Well, if you do 15 times 7, that's $105. But if somebody wants to buy the 7 cards, all signed, I'll give them to them for 90. So $15 off, basically. Buy 6, get 1 for free, however you want to put it.
How many people are currently buying your art, Rick? You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to quite go there, but I'm just saying you got to keep it kind of maybe build up a little bit and then pull out the 90 once. You know, that's no. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying that would be my way of.
Yeah, well, that's
just be a little sneaky, kind of sneak in there, get some people, build up more and more people, and then suddenly you're like, okay, you know, it's supply and demand.
Yeah, well, guess what? I know everybody's not going to buy a set of signed cards for $90. I'm not a fool.
Is anybody going to buy it?
I don't know. It's
Because
just
the people watching your show don't typically have that much money.
Yeah, well,
It's not that we don't want to support you, Rick. We
yeah,
want your
yeah,
art to be successful. Successfully
yeah.
sell. That's why we
But
watch
then
you every day.
but then they can buy a non-signed cards. The non-signed cards are only $2 each, or all 7 for 10.
But can't we buy like a big original? Can't we just buy like a? Why not just buy just an original picture of you from your buy you from an auction for like,
Well, you can do that too,
and then it's got your signature on there, right?
Yeah, but those start at $25, most of them. So, and the card, and again, the card that's only one picture for $25 with my signature. The cards start at 15 with my signature.
I don't know, Rick. That's up to you.
Yeah.
I just want you to be able to sell them. That's all.
Well, yeah. If I sell the non-signed ones, I won't sign any till somebody buys them. So that way I'll still have some available.
John says Jim Lee autographed card on eBay for $12. I can't verify that it's true, but that's interesting.
How old's the card too? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You just take a kind of
maybe I should
what they're willing to pay.
Yeah.
That's the thing about pricing. I'm always thinking, okay, what will people pay? And myself, I'm kind of a cheap guy, so I try to think of how much I would pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Rick the new Jim Lee?
He's the Jim Lee of YouTube now. No, I don't know. It's like you got to really kind of think. Yeah, I'm always trying to gauge what are people willing to pay, and it's kind of like you got to feel the audience out, and it's kind of like with doing like original art. That one always took me a while to kind of figure out. Okay, what are people willing to pay? And for instance, if someone pays you to do a cover for the comic, it's going to cost more than like someone just getting a sketch from you at a convention. But even though they both might have a lot of work in it, because one's for publishing purposes, promotion, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, so you got to gauge and kind of try to figure out what are they willing to pay versus what do you think you want to get out of your stuff, because the cost of printing it and all that too.
Don Dillard wanted $100 for an original page of the Canadian Buckler, and I only paid $7. So you gotta realize your audience is like starving artists and trolls. How much are they willing to pay?
Yeah, well, Lorenzo, as I said, if nobody wants to pay the $15, then guess what? That's all right too. They can get the non-signed ones, like I said.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that the $15 ones are the only ones available.
But the other option is people will just buy none.
Because it's like for convention sketches, some people charge like a really low amount for a pencil or a drawing at a convention. But personally, for me, I'd rather charge more money and do less drawing than do like a lot of drawings for less money. You know what I mean? So it depends on like if you don't really want to care about selling a lot, like you said, you only get a couple people to buy it maybe or whatever. Then
but what I'm saying is, it's not like they can't buy a card for $2. Like I said, they're available for $2, or you can get the set for 10, not signed.
Yeah, but if you come across as too greedy, people just won't buy anything. That's especially with this whole Comicsgate thing, because they're already it's already like a movement of upset consumers. But I do want you to be able to sell these and make money.
John's saying he's going to sell page 3 for $300, and he'll donate half to Rick's my trip.
Well, it says Comicsgate. What is that? Oh, I don't even know anymore. Sounded good. Sound like a good idea. Yeah. Chrono says
No, I'm
it's
still
like
here. Kronos.
Eagle's wondering what a troll is, and Chrono says, as I hand Eagle his troll graduation papers. And Eagle's got an unhappy face for some reason and says, I'm so happy. Dillard said that the link to the Jim Lee autographed card is 312 characters long.
Yes, we can't post the link. I believe him that there's a card there, but the question is, what's the character and all that too? Bullet wants to know who my new guest is. This is Matt Cosson from the book Agenda, which I believe is still on Indiegogo on demand.
Yes, it's on demand still. Still up.
Bullet says, can Rick introduce us to his new guest? Okay.
I just did that.
Okay. Yep, it's still up on Indiegogo, and we're in demand. And I'm working on actually some of the pages right now. I'm talking.
I thought Bullet was asking for a new guest besides us two, but I got that wrong.
When any idea when you're going to be done? So it'll be out, Matt.
Yeah,
I know.
We're gearing towards trying to get it done this April before the end of the month, so I'm pushing to get it finished.
So hopefully by June, maybe we might have it in our hands for those of us that have gotten it.
Hopefully, I'll have to talk to James about how long it takes to fulfill all the stuff. But yeah, I mean, the book we've done, I'm pushing for that right now. Just stayed up like till 3 last night trying to finish some stuff. But yeah, just clipping along, and I'm excited. The story's good. James writing a good yarn. I'm enjoying it right now. The story so far, I'm looking forward to.
Is there going to be a second one to this or not? Or
yeah, there's going to be like an ongoing. The plan is to have an ongoing series.
Okay. John wants me to check my DMs. Yes, it's called Agenda. Here. You got a link? There. I'll get it and I'll put it in the thing. Let's see. John's DM'd me.
Here, I can try to post a link in the comments.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether you got. I took away a bunch of wrenches a while ago, so. So there's what John was wanting me to show. The page 3 of the Canadian buckler, or whatever it's called, that he's going to try and sell for $300. Oh, and he's got my Canadian Shield card that I gave him right there, that I sent with him when he bought Aladdin off me. Couple pieces. Okay, so let's see. Indiegogo, right? Now, do I still have it? I don't think I do. Agenda.
Are you gonna have a virtual reality version of the Canadian Shield, Rick?
Maybe eventually.
That would be interesting.
I put up a link in the chat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Let me know if it works.
It doesn't look to be. See, oh, right there. Jeez. I saw it and passed by it.
Rick's confusing me.
Why am I confusing you?
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm just getting. I'm getting a link to Matt's book that he's on Indiegogo. Except it doesn't want to come up.
He doesn't have a link he could put like maybe in the
Yeah,
Hangouts?
he tried to, but it didn't come up because
What's it called?
agenda. I'm about to put the link there. As soon as I see it come up.
It's on IndieCron also, the link.
Oh, here we go. Agenda, superheroes with a purpose.
Yes.
I loaded up real fast. That was like the last thing I had looked at on Indiegogo. That's cool. I'll put the link in the chat as well. There we go.
Yeah, thanks.
And I'll put it in Hangouts.
There we go. I'll go scan it. Bullet says if I had a link, I could have posted it, right? True. Okay, so
You both posted it. So it's not showing up on your screen?
something's wrong with my my Firefox, and it doesn't want to show it on my screen in Firefox. But in
Oh,
Chrome,
you're using Firefox, not Chrome?
I'm using both,
Oh.
but I usually load up stuff for that, and I used to in Firefox.
I thought Chrome's like Google's project, and I think they've made like it so they work that and YouTube so they work together a little bit better, supposedly.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I mean, it should work well in any browser, but when I went to go and stream, I think it said I should use Chrome.
Yeah.
There's actually a Chrome compatible browser called Iron, which I use, and it's supposedly does. They claim that Google adds spyware. I'm not saying it's true. They don't want to be sued. I'm just saying they allegedly take stuff out that shouldn't be there, or that I think would prefer not be there. So once I started wanting to live stream, I stopped using Firefox.
Yeah. So how have you been doing, Matt? I've seen you in the chats here and there, or on panels.
Yeah. I've been doing just mainly focusing on doing the agenda, drawing that up, and I said I want to get that done, getting it fulfilled. So, but I also did some other side projects, like Mikey, my brother, and I, that we had to work on one project. We did a coloring job for a comic book, and just for outside income, and then we had to have it done. The editor or the company, they kind of got the book to us late, and they needed it for the C2E2 convention.
Cool.
And so we had to finish like 26 pages, coloring 26 pages in like 5 or 6 days. And
ouch.
So we basically slept maybe 2 hours every other day or something like that. We just barely slept at all, and we were doing pretty good. And towards the end, we finished it. We finished the whole thing, sent it to them. They got it printed for C2E2. But man, towards the end, that last day, we were just like dragging. We were just like, I was like almost passing out right at the computer. Finally finished it.
I can believe it. Bullet says agenda looks pretty solid. This is the first time that he's heard of it, seen it. Cool. Well, if you can back it, they've got. I've backed it myself. I backed it before they ended. Well, I'd say the campaign before they went into store mode
Yeah.
on demand or whatever
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called.
Yeah, we reached the goal, so we're in demand now. Thanks, Rick, too. Thanks to everyone for, backing us, and
Yeah.
definitely they're
Yeah.
adding more extras and goodies when we keep getting more. We have stretch goals and stuff. So James is handling the Indiegogo,
Yeah.
and he's adding stretch goals when we reach certain.
Yeah, it's because of Agenda. I was able to get on Mike's stream, I think, for the first time.
Yeah. Yep. Blacklist Universe.
Because I was going to have you on here, and then you guys said Mike was offered to have you on his stream. I'm like, go on Mike's.
Yeah.
You got a better chance of meeting your goal. You guys were like under $1,000 away, so it's like.
Yeah, and then you got on. He told you to come on too because he's like, I told him about you, having on the channel, and so he's like, well, have him on. Send him the link.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mike's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's a great artist and he's a good guy, which makes it even easier to buy his stuff.
Yeah, I got my Lone Star the other day.
Cool.
Last week. Did an unboxing here on my channel.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I've been seeing. I saw Lone Star. I've been seeing also Doug's book, Bigfoot Bill, getting unboxed a few people.
Yeah, yeah. These things are all starting to come out.
Yep.
So the SJW's got to be having a fit.
Probably, especially when Ethan gets his stuff out.
Yeah, hopefully his will be out. He says he's sending his off for printing at the end of this month. So hopefully we'll have that in hand by June, mid-June.
Cool. Yeah, I was able to get in on that one. Because I wanted to, but then of course it ended. But then he started this new variant cover, so
yeah,
it's good because I was able to get on and get a copy then, because I wasn't able to get on before. Yeah, wasn't able to back as many campaigns as I want, but some of them went into in demand or what have you, relaunch.
Even yeah. Evan Von Scriber says, so I was minding my own business the other day, doing my thing, as one is wouldn't to do, and YouTube says, hey, you're a little too chatty. Maybe you should take a break. Me? Yeah.
Yeah, it stinks about the YouTube the 1,000 subscriber thing, but I guess it does make some sense. But yeah.
Well, I was just about to. I was gonna do some live stuff off my mobile devices, but now I can't do that from any of my accounts. So until I hit 1,000, it's like.
But because I'm gonna try the alternative different apps that I've heard about.
Yeah.
And, like the Streamlabs, for instance.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah. Also, like I said, try maybe hooking your phone up to your house Wi-Fi if you have home Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Your internet.
Yeah.
Log it into that and see what happens.
Yeah, I do usually. I use that when I'm doing like the streaming, but it's still. I tried and it didn't work for me.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know if it's because the phone I have or what.
No, maybe it just doesn't work. That's what I heard, or was one thing, but maybe it doesn't work.
Yeah, I tried, at least for me. But yeah, I'll try the Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I need to get a computer. My computer crashed on me, so it's funny. I bought this brand new computer. It was not even. It was barely a year old, maybe a little more than a year old, and I only used it like 3 or 4 times, and it didn't work.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
But at least now you know you can come on somebody else's thing with your phone. You may not be able to start up your own stream, but at least you can come on somebody else's stream.
Yeah, that's good. At least I can do that. So yeah, just working on that. We did Mike and I did the comic, and then we did an art. They have a comic convention out here in where I'm at, San Diego. And, they had comic book fest. San Diego Comic Fest is out here in San Diego. So met a lot of cool people. I had on my channel on YouTube, you can see a video of Stan Sakai doing a live sketch at my table.
Cool.
So yeah, it was cool. I had talked with him, and he was gracious enough to stop by and do a quick sketch. And
So cool. Did you have a table there, or?
Yeah, we had a table. Mike and I were selling our comic. We were selling. We had the postcards that James stopped by, and he signed some books. We stopped by and we were selling our own published comics, Mikey and I, and then my brother, and then James stopped by, and we're giving out postcards of Agenda postcards with all the Indiegogo information on it. Had the Dave Dorman cover, the painting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gave out those, signed some of those, and but yeah, it was pretty cool. James hung out for 2 days with us at the con. And it's a smaller convention, which is nice because you can actually walk right up to all different artists and stuff, just talk to them. There's no huge lines, and it's more intimate. That's how they advertise the convention. It's an intimate comic convention, and it is created by the original creators of San Diego Comic-Con too. So the guys who started it back in the 70s, they started this convention, and they want to kind of get back to the roots of Comic-Con.
Cool, very cool.
So yeah, I think this was the 6th or 7th year that they had it going, and
So did you guys make any money, or?
Yeah, we did good. That's what I like about their show. It's people that come, they really want to buy comics, and they don't care about you being some big name or what. They just want to buy art and comics. So people are buying our stuff, and I was getting commissions, and yeah, it was good. It's always a good show. And that's one of my favorite ones to do.
Even Von Scalaver says, Gary's on CE. What do I do? CE? Okay, Rick.
Cross-examinations.
Welcome, Pixel Trader. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you trader.
Then Rick stream sniped you, which is good. I think that was your original plan, was to cross streams.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I tried to pull it up on both at the same time. It was just going to be a bit of a pain to try to talk to both groups at the same time. So I was like, okay, this isn't connecting right. And then my streaming was like degraded when I was trying to get the video working. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do one stream and then I'll come back and say hi to everybody again. So here I am.
Okay, John sent this again, but scanned in the page 3 of the Canadian Buckler.
Oh,
Canadian
yeah, nice.
Buckler.
And he's like, Bullet saying, send me one. John, I'll color it.
The Canadian Shield's totally ripped, and then there's a Canadian Buckler cowering in the corner.
Yeah, John took a self-picture to do that, too.
That's great.
So that's actually John cowering in the corner against the wall. That's a self-portrait of John cowering.
That's a very Stephen Platt-like arm structure. It's funny. Or that's great.
Oh yeah, a lot of the detail.
A lot of the veins and stuff. Or David Finch. David Finch kind of does that too. The veins everywhere. But Platt had a thicker style. That's funny. So yeah, I haven't been to Comic Fest yet. I was hearing you talk about it. I'd seen ads for it and stuff because I tend to drop into Yesteryear Comics. I haven't been in there in a while, but I go to Yesteryear. That's my LCS, and and they've had stuff for advertising it in the past, and I just never got a chance to get over there. But it sounds like it's a better convention. I mean,
yeah.
San Diego is
Yeah.
just way too big. It's all media now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, like, man, Comic Fest is so great because they have like they do have some like old school actors from old TV shows or producers or whatever, from older shows and stuff like that, classic stuff. But
Yeah.
they had like what's his name? Mike Royer, Jack Kirby's inker. He's been there for a few years in a row.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll have to go check that for sure because I've got an archival book thing from IDW. If Kirby's working it, and I'm almost positive his stuff is in it.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, I think he inked the Jack Kirby stuff they used. Remember in the Argo, that movie, when they did that, they worked with the was it CIAs that they worked with, or to try to get those people out of the Middle East, the ambassadors and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so that he inked. I believe he inked that art for that production, for that fake production.
Interesting.
But yeah, they have like William Stout's there. He's the artist, a painter. He does a lot of dinosaur stuff, but he works in film. Worked with Spielberg and all those guys. He's there selling his stuff, and he's really a great guy too. And then they had Scott Shaw, he worked on Flintstones, Captain Carrot for DC, all these different. But he also Scott Shaw, Sergio Aragonés, Stan Sakai, Mark Evanier, the writer of Gru, all the guys that work together.
Yeah, Sergio, that guy is such a nice dude. He's super friendly.
Yeah. It's funny. He was talking to my dad. My dad came, stopped by, and he was outside, and my dad just recognized him and started talking to him. He just talking, chatting with him for 10 minutes. I'm like, really? You're talking this? Because my dad's not a comic book guy. He's not really into comic books.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was talking with him. Super nice.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we actually named our cat Sergio after Sergio Aragonés.
That's cool.
We told him that, and he's like, "Oh, really?" And then he told us about his dog. His dog was Roberto, the name of Gru's dog.
Oh, nice.
That's where he got the name.
That's funny. Hey, how much does it cost to get into that? You know, I mean, did you pay like as a pro to get in, or did you?
Yeah, it's cool. We got Artist Alley next year, which we're going to try to get like a dealer table. But Artist Alley, I don't know, it's pretty nice in Artist Alley too. I mean, would they just make you pay basically not for a table, but just to get in? I think it's like, I don't know. I want to say $12 to $15, maybe something like that.
No kidding, really?
I think it's like something like that. It might be like all 3 days, whatever. It might be like $25 or something. It's not very expensive.
Oh, dude, I might have to do that next year if I've got stuff to show off by then. I think I'd like to try. Yeah.
Dude, it's actually, we had it this year, and I think it might be next year on the same as the 4 Point Sheridan Hotel. So it's like you could get a hotel room at the same convention and then walk out. And my friend had he had a room, and he had the balcony right above where our table area is.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice setup though, but it's like really bright. I liked it, man. As you can walk around, nice, kind of spread out in a nice way, easy to find panels and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's gotten bigger. But what I like is intimate, and like I said, Stan Sakai, talked to him in the lobby. I talked to him at his table, and then met him in the lobby, and then he came over to our table and do that sketch that I filmed him doing. And yeah, so nice, man. They're all really gracious guys.
Oh, I might have to try and make that one next year.
Yeah, Steve Rude
Valley
was there too. Steve the Dude Rude. He had giant oil paintings he was working on live.
Cool.
Yeah, he had the Wonder Woman cover.
Trying to see which location is that? Is that the one down off the 8 or the one downtown?
Yeah, that's the one that's closer off of the 8 or 163, I should say.
163. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like near the Japanese like Asian district too. It's not too far from there where just restaurants around that area. And there's an In-N-Out.
Oh yeah.
It's like close to like an airport, like a small private airport.
Yeah. The little municipal. I think it's Brownfield or something. Not Brown.
Yeah.
I know. I live right there. Actually, I live in.
Okay, cool.
Just off of Claremont Mesa Boulevard area.
Yeah. That's some of my favorite area.
Don't want to dox yourself there, Pixel.
Dude, Claremont Mesa is so big, it's not going to matter.
Yeah. But yeah, oh man, I tell you, it's great to check out because I mean, like I said, you can talk to. They had a lot of guys. They had one of the guys from Timely Comics, one of the original artists from Timely before it was Marvel, and he was like in his 90s. And,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Oh man, he was pretty animated. And we took pictures with him. Yeah, I bought some prints. He's a real nice guy. So yeah, a lot of good guys and ladies selling their comics, and yeah, I just like how you walk up and talk to them. I used to go to a comic convention in Motor City, in Detroit, called Motor City Comic Con, and that was small. It was at a civic center, and it was one of my favorites because they had like all these big names from Marvel, DC. All these guys just had their own tables. Like the Cooper brothers were there, and like you could just walk up and just talk to them. There's no huge lines. It was the best, you know. And this kind of reminds me of that.
Very nice.
But yeah, it was good meeting you at WonderCon, Pixel.
Yeah, it was a good time. I wish I would have been able to stick around longer for like more than one day, but
yeah, me too.
It was still cool to go and see everybody. I guess
Kyung
had a hotel room or something right there.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah, Kyung had a hotel. And he lives in that area too, doesn't he? Like LA?
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking next time I might just get a room and be there for the 3 days. I mean, I get my passes anyway, so it's kind of a waste if I don't stay for a couple days. Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to like sit down and like draw with people though, and get a full booth or something and hang out.
Yeah, no, that's what I'd like to do. Is we were thinking about it. My brother and I were thinking either getting a table. We had one table once at WonderCon a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
In Artist Alley though. But,
yeah.
But yeah, actually no, it might have been small press. I can't remember now. But yeah, we're thinking of that. We want to do Anime Expo in LA. We're thinking of getting a table there.
Cool.
That was pretty crazy. That place is like more than half the convention's Artist Alley. It's insane. You go downstairs and it's just like it looks like, remember the Matrix where Neo pulls up that gun, the gun
yeah.
track, where it just goes on forever. That's how it looked, almost like the Artist Alley tables, just row after row. It's just like a mile down. It's crazy.
So you basically walked into a hashtag on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, it was so crazy. It was like, but it's like every table was busy. That's the craziest thing about it. It was like it wasn't just like empty spots where no one's getting business. Like everybody is getting hit up with people. And,
oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Anime Expo.
So it's like 2:30 now here where I am. So I think I'm going to end. Been at this 2.5 hours.
I was going to ask about the book a little bit.
Okay,
I was just
well, go ahead.
About the covers, how many different covers there were, and because I'm getting a little confused.
I think that's for you, Matt, for agenda.
Oh, for agenda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know we got. So far we have 2 covers. I'm actually working on another one. And I've been talking with James. I'm going to talk to him again. I was thinking I'd like to have like another a CG artist do a cover, alternative cover. So we're talking about that. And I'm trying to think of which guy, but there's one of the guys, because I'd like to have like every one of them do a cover, but you know, probably won't be able to afford doing that right now at this moment.
So does this mean the campaign's going to be on Indiegogo for in demand for a while?
Yeah, I think it's going to be up until, I'm not sure how long, but up until at least we fulfill, we finish this book, and I'm gearing towards finishing it this month. That's my goal, is to finish it.
Oh, okay.
So probably you're looking for the end of April. It might be ready to go to print.
Yeah, that's my whole thing, and it
which
might
is
be close. We still have to get it lettered too, but what was it?
I was just gonna say, so possibly by the end of this month it'll be ready to go to print, and that's when you'll probably be taking it down. When you're ready to go to print, I think that's what James said in the past.
Yeah, I think it might be like that. But I have to double check with him. I gotta talk to him on that, because he's handling that. Like I said, he's handling the campaign. So I gotta see where we on that one. And but yeah, I'm working on another cover. We have the Dave Dorman cover, and then hopefully we can try to get someone else to do another cover. I'm looking into that. I'm going to talk with him on it.
Okay, well, thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for the question too. But yeah, hey, nice. Which character is that, Rick? Is that Black Canary?
Yeah, Black Canary.
Oh, cool. I like that. Nice. She got the tri-chucks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good choice. Does he always use those, or does he use different weapons?
Well, a lot of times she uses her canary cry, so. No.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, your line work's getting better too, getting cleaner.
Yeah,
John
nice
said,
dynamic pose.
John says, if you go to the expo in LA, I will stand down the hallway and boo you obnoxiously.
He probably will. That's the scary thing.
Okay, so it's like 2:30 now, folks. We're going to end this. We'll let Lorenzo shill for himself first.
I'm Lorenzo Sleestack. You can find me on YouTube. I'm going to start streaming very soon. Just a few days. I'm going to. Already got people lined up for my first show. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay, you want to show there, Pixel, for yourself or whatever you want to?
Sure, why not? Let's see. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them are Pixel Trader. And then I also run a little website called indiecron.com, which lists all the wonderful Comicsgate campaigns, or at least most of them. So you can find out what's still available, when their campaigns are ending, find out a little bit about the artists and whatnot. And other than that, got something new coming up pretty soon called Indie Focused, which will be even bigger than what IndieCron is, which will have fulfillment, crowdfunding, and a few other neat tricks up its sleeves. So stay tuned.
Cool. And Matt?
Cool. Yes, I'm Matt Cawson, and my book is Agenda with James Hudnall. He's writing it. And our Indiegogo campaign is in demand, and it's actually also listed on IndieCron. So thanks, Pixel, for that too. And you can watch streaming. I'm going to try to get back into streaming with some of the tips I've been given on YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Matt Cawson, just Matt Cawson. And same thing with Instagram. I post up art and sketch photos of my progress on Agenda. And also Twitter and Facebook.
Cool. And of course, I am Rick Piper of Cross Comics, here Monday through Friday, streaming at noon, drawing something or other. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook under the same moniker. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that wonderful stuff. And I will be back tomorrow at noon drawing some anime character or manga character. I don't know what one yet. So we will catch you all then. Bye for now. God bless everyone.
Yeah, bless.
Later.
Hasta.